The Touhou Project,
Touhou Project took
where the fandom rules, where fanworks run rampant, games, anime, doujinshi, music, where fumos eat through my wallet, where character fandoms come out daily, and where characters are flannerized until they become a shell of their canon selves. But that's also where most of the fandom's love for Touhou lies in, the mass fan-produced content, namely doujinshi. The fans get to warp it into whatever they want. Want a cute, bubbly world where it's all sunshine and rainbows? You got it. Want a grimdark Gensokyo with Ringu with red bleeding eyes that goes on a rampage killing yokais left and right? With added cannibalism? There's probably a doujin for that. But what I want to talk about in this video is this. Immortality. Outliving everyone that you've ever known. Most characters in Touhou are yokai or yokai adjacent. Most have longer lifespans or are in practice essentially immortal. And there's also humans, which are low multiversal. Thank you Versus Battles Wiki. So, introducing Flan Wants to Die, a doujinshi created by Tsukumizu. If that name and art style look familiar, then you'd be happy to know that this is the doujin of the creator of the manga series Girls Last Tour. So, let's jump in. The doujin starts really depressingly, with Flan turning 695 years old and thinking to herself, maybe I should just die already. Flan heads off, saying bye to her sister. As Flan's outside, a goblin who fixes her bike asks, "Excuse me, Flan-sama. Is it alright if I ask you a question?" "What?" "What is it like, flying through the sky?" "I forgot." It is here that we see the future Gensokyo. High-rise buildings are abundant, with electrical wires everywhere. In 200 years, Gensokyo is no longer a paradise for yokai. What was once a place for yokai to be able to flourish, a safe space away from the outside world, outside of aggression from humans, gradually began to be reclaimed by the humans from within. Flan and most yokais for that matter are simply left behind in time, never fully integrating within the new society that emerged within Gensokyo. As Flan is writing, she begins to sing this song, which, when first reading, I thought it was just a made-up song, but it actually is a real song. Titled Michinaru Hoe or Michinaru Katae, depending on how you read the Japanese, this song is by the band Shinsei Kamate-chan, known mostly in the Western anime sphere for that one really cryptid ending for Attack on Titan that kinda spoiled the whole show, without spoiling the whole show. Now, Flan sings the first minute of this song, and the lyrics in a way manage to showcase the main thematics of this doujin perfectly. When you have time, I suggest that you listen to it since it's really good. Flan is just pretending to enjoy living and has reached a breaking point. There isn't anyone to stop her, and she's basically hiding pent-up feelings about her situation that isn't explicitly told to us. She's keeping up an aloof facade, seemingly numb to the passage of time. And then Cherno dies. Flan commits vehicular manslaughter and leaves a traumatized fairy to lament the death of her companion. But does she really? You see, in the Touhou Project, fairies are technically immortal. Living in the confines of their seasons, while they can die, they usually come back to life. So, in a way, Flan doesn't understand the fairy's sadness over Cherno's death, as, in her eyes, nothing has really changed. To Flan, it's more akin to getting knocked out. Where does their core exist? Is it really alive? Why cry when she's not really dead? As Flan drives on, she visits a place, a house with a gravestone in front, labeled Marisa Kirisame. Flan sits down and reminisces about her friendship with Marisa when suddenly, "Ah, Flan, what are you up to?" "Who are you?" "Who am I? Well, it's me, Marisa daze." Flan meets Marisa, seemingly alive after 200 years. Now, I'm unfortunately going to cut this video short, as I feel it's best for you guys to read the ending for yourself. The doujin is somewhere on the internet, if you know where to find it, and it's a nice short read. Well, I say nice, it's actually pretty depressing, but it's a good read nonetheless. It's always interesting to see different interpretations of the world of Gensokyo and the implications of immortality within a franchise where almost everyone is immortal, save for a select few. Speaking of immortality, there's also a great doujin called The Mortal Who Saw the Death of the Universe, which I really want to talk about in a future video, as it's, in my opinion, one of the best Touhou doujins ever made. Man, the Touhou series is just fucking something, man. It's peak, hands down. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe.